Hey guys, Bronco Carl 92 here. So it's Tuesday, February 5th, and I'm going to do something a little different tonight. I'm going to show you how to make a heavy-duty extension cord outlet center that you can use on a workbench, or you can use outside or under the car, or a multitude of places. So let me get you set up and I'll show you what I got. Okay, so basically what we're going to do is we're going to take this this handy box over here, and we're going to put a double duplex outlet in it, and we're going to use this number 12-3 cord here, this angle plug, and we've got a magnet that we're going to bolt to the back of it, and basically that'll give us an outlet center that we can either use on this work table, or with the magnet you can stick it to a frame rail if you have to have a couple of electric tools under there. There's a bunch of things you can do with it. So anyway, let me get started over here with this. So first of all, you got your box here. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a knockout probably here. We'll knock one of these plugs out, and we have a strain relief. Right here for the cord. So we'll put the strain relief here, and then we'll wire in our outlets. We'll put the plug on the end of the cord, and yeah, and that's what we're going to do. First, we're going to do is we'll knock this knockout out. And then, of course, this is a 3/4. The hole is actually 1/2 inch, so we go for the 3/4 now. We have to knock this second ring out. Strain relief and our nut. Now, a lot of this stuff I had laying around. I had the outlets laying around. I had the terminals. All I had to really buy was the box and the strain relief. I got this this nice heavy cord here out of the trash. Neutral, and they're hot. So just like in the house, the black goes to the gold. And the ground are on the same side. And of course our ground is our green. Sit there. So now I'm going to strip the other end off and grab some wire off of it. I'm going to make a couple of jumpers to go from this one to this one, and we'll bolt them to the cover. Do that in a second. So I got our little jump across leads here. far as the ground wire goes, the box will actually ground the two outlets together, so you don't have to do a jump across lead for that one. I'm not going to bother. This is also handy to use, I guess, with a gen set if you want to power a bunch of things. Even if you don't have a wired gen panel, you could use this in, I guess, in your house to power up a refrigerator and whatever else, I guess, temporarily. And I guess aside from the wire, it's not really that expensive to build. These outlets are usually less than $1 a piece. The box is like $2, and terminals aren't much. And the cover isn't much either. So you could even take a couple of boxes and make more than 4 outlets if you want to. Although I don't know how good an idea it would be to use more than 4 outlets at one time. I mean, unless you're like having a lot of small things on there, but alright. So looks good. Alright, so there's the box. Here's our magnet with all the pieces that we broke off on there. Alright, so we're going to do the plug now. Actually, I think out of all this, the plug was the most expensive part. And like I said, the wire was kind of a freebie. So I guess if you had to buy all this stuff, I guess the wire would probably cost the most. Sometimes you get lucky at the Home Depot or the Lowe's and they have I guess like a remnant or a little section where people thought they needed something and they bought it and returned it or whatever. I got the cable for my welder that way. Okay, so let's see how much wire we're going to need. Doesn't look like very much. So I'm going to pain my neck to get this around the corner here. So all I do with the jack is I just score it and break it off because you don't want to cut into the wire. Cut the ground just a little shorter, makes it easier. Now, if you want, you could tin these wires. There's pros and cons to doing that. Sometimes with the tinned wire, when you move the plug around a lot, they tend to loosen up, where the untinned copper just tends to crush down and stay crushed. Okay, so here is our neutral. And our hot. Finally, our ground. Our ground shorter, folds over nice. Let's lay this into our plug housing. And finally, string relief. Now technically, with a 12 wire, you can run 20 amps through this. You really can't find 20 amp plug straight prongs on it. The 20 amp plug usually has one of them turned to the side. So this is actually a 15 amp plug, but I think it'll be alright. There you go. So let's give it a plug in and see if it works. Alright, so it's plugged in. Let's give it a test. It's one outlet. That's the other outlet. And there you go. So anyhow, in real time, that took about 20 minutes to do, start to finish. Pretty easy project, if you want to do something, I guess, constructive. So anyhow, I'm going to go upload this now, and I'll talk to you guys soon. So have a good night. Take care.